The cat unearthed a letter sent 50 years ago. Her heart nearly stopped after reading it. Margaret was already in her 70s, and most of her days passed in silence. Her husband had died years ago, and they had no children. Her only companion was a sleek, intelligent Siamese cat named Luna. Luna had been by her side for years, offering quiet comfort through her gentle purring and affectionate nuzzles. One crisp autumn morning, Luna began acting strangely near the mailbox by the gate. She pawed at the ground, meowing insistently. Margaret found it odd Luna had always been graceful and selective in her movements, not one to dig like a dog. Yet the cat returned to the same spot again the next day, scratching at the earth with unusual determination. Curious, Margaret knelt beside her feline friend and brushed away the dirt with her fingers. To her astonishment, she uncovered an old, yellowed envelope. The thick waxed paper had kept it dry and intact despite the years underground. With a pounding heart, she turned it over and saw her name. The letter was dated 50 years ago. Her hands trembled. The handwriting, she knew it too well. Slowly, she opened the envelope and pulled out the fragile sheet of paper. "Margaret, if you still love me, meet me at the train station on Friday evening. I will wait. If you don't come, I will understand. But if there is anything left, give me a sign. I won't leave until I see you. Forever yours, John." The world blurred around her. John, her first and only love. They had parted in their youth over a foolish misunderstanding. She had believed he had moved on, forgotten her. But all along, he had been waiting for her at the train station. The letter had been lost, likely falling from the mailbox into the trench when workers had installed pipes that year. It had been unknowingly buried, and now, decades later, her perceptive Luna had uncovered it. What now? Surely John had left long ago. Maybe, he was no longer alive. Yet that same day, without hesitation, she went to the station, the same platform where, long ago, her fate could have changed. And there sat an old man. He looked tired, worn, leaning on a cane. But his eyes were the same. He was looking straight at her. "Margaret?" His voice trembled. She covered her mouth, holding back tears. John had waited his whole life. Every day he had come here, hoping. And now, after half a century, the letter had finally reached its destination. Margaret grasped John's hand. "I'm sorry I was late." He smiled, squeezing her hand gently. "But you came."